Hello there and welcome back to Strategic Command World War II, War in Europe, as we continue our fight to the last bullet against the Allied AI. Well, our fight. It's the slaughter of Wehrmacht on expert difficulty level with all the bonuses granted and maxed out, and we are suffering heavily. This is the last stand on the Westwall. We have retaken the possession of the fortifications. Question is, can we hold to them for yet some time? That's indeed the question of our times. So let's, without further ado, let's see whether it is something we can achieve here. Now, I was wondering whether I should go and move in here, still my anti-tank weapons, but I decided that I will allow you to die honorably. So, the guys in Bratislava and probably only in Bratislava were given their last bullets already. We have disbanded the HQ that would die probably by being bombarded and put one core ready to protect the saint city of Berlin, and we are ready for the eventual maneuver, last-ditch effort maneuver, to actually achieve a victory. Maybe that will be possible, maybe not. We'll see about it, because it's time to see what the Allied AI will deal to us now. Seriously, can you just like spawn? No surprise there. Yeah, that's our economy, and it will only go downhill from here. We've lost around 60 MPPs since the last turn because they bombarded everything around them. Yeah, typical stuff. No rain available during the Allied turn. That's also not surprising. It's muddy though. That's something. It's maybe so in Dijon falls. Larissa as well. Brno is gone. Kolberg is fallen. And no rain available, as was said. Actually thought about operating him, but I decided against him for now. Against it for now. And as I said, rain is non-existent during the Allied turns. So he will disappear. Now, I wanted to operate garrison probably to Linz because of, well, just to build entrenchment, that is, because it's the key junction leading to Munich that they can follow with, and obviously that's not good. But maybe Vienna can hold. Just maybe. I don't think we will deploy many units, buy back many units, we have to reinforce many guys around now. Hopefully we can. They won't get bombed. Just as I said. Let's get Marcel out of the way for the Allies. Let's bombard the airports. Yes, good stuff. Bombard your supply, thank you. Nancy, that's a good call. AI, you want to destroy supply in front of your way. It's exactly what you should do. Exactly the way to go, friends. The last stand of the Wehrmacht in the west has begun with these garrisons' influence. Beautiful. Oh no. So there goes my supply. Well, from Linz we might get some, but they might bombard me anyway. Yeah. No! No! Don't you dare! Rommel is in danger of being killed. They went for Dresden, so no, you don't have supply now. From Pilsen 6, so you can reinforce, but he cannot. Absolute bloody disgrace. Absolute bloody disgrace. So, yes, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Him wasting attacks on garrisons. So, Wehrmacht in the west is no more. And that might happen to any other unit that we have. Go! Go! Fight! Destroy the Soviet swarm. Beautiful. Hold your ground, of course. Hold. Hold. Hold your ground like that. Really? Okay. I'm not sure what the French partisan is doing, but it's fine. So yeah, you're gone. We have only one distraction remaining. Oh, come on, don't do that. And the typical fighter maneuvers finish me off. On the Dalmatian coast. We'll see what Zagreb can do, or achieve. They go for Vienna instead. They do not decide to attack Bratislava anti-tank, which will be cut off and die soon after that. So the Vienna is okay, that's nice. The zone of control, tank can attack. And unfortunately Breslau might... Beautiful! That's what we want to see. Cold! Oh, level 5th Panzer is just tearing me apart. So Breslau will not withstand the siege. Hold! Hold, you are the Wehrmacht! You can hold! Führer is counting on you. Stand your ground. As you've done before, like that. Amazing performance on the Istral. At least the central part, because in the north we are again in trouble. We have to find a way to plug this hole. Or actually, maybe not. Okay, you hold. Hold. They swapped. Oh, fighter can finish you off. I forgot about that. Yeah. So Breslau is gone. Tirana is also gone. Let's see who will swing by, and the Albanian rebels went through with that. Okay, that's interesting. Beautiful. They have so many of those guys around here, but Fort Helsinki officially became a fortress, pretty much. I do not like that. Hold your ground. I know you can die, but the mat might save us. The mat and rainy weather that will soon follow, I believe. It's only the AI. They always have bad weather, so That's pretty sure. Oh, that's nice. You survived. Will you? No. Obviously, we reinforce them and pray for the best. So Antwerp is gone. Verdun, Luxembourg might soon follow. Brussels has fallen, but mine did not. We'll get a few MPPs out of it. More cities fall. They move towards this capital of Zagreb. Dubrovnik is gone. We are remaining in Mostar. Rovaniemi has fallen. We still have the railway. That's something. And the city of Kolojarvi, which we attacked in one of the initial turns, is still in our hands. So we are still present in the Soviet borders, which might be potential argument during the peace talks. Okay, here comes the doom. Slowed by demand. Now, that's obviously not good. I would like to create the Panzer Reserve for the protection of Berlin. Okay, attack? No. Belfort is on the way. Yeah. They are in range of Düsseldorf now and Cologne. They went for Nancy, which they bombed just recently. The partisans move into area next to Lyon. So yeah, okay. We'll see whether the partisans are cleared. And the air power moves in as well. Okay, okay. Not good. Okay, they did not attack the... Oh my goodness. The AI is too smart for me, I guess. We know what's going to happen. Maybe not in the next turn, but in 2 turns probably. Complete the destruction of the Finnish army. Unless we are saved by the winter in October. Albania has been conquered, and so the Belgium falls to the evil of allies. Volkssturm mobilizes in Cologne. Give me one in Düsseldorf and we'll be good. So the Volkssturm mobilizes, that's great. Those units are the most precious ones we could ever find. Okay. Lost an army somewhere. Breslau. Volkssturm mobilizes. It's muddy from what I can see. No, it's not. Yes, it's muddy, okay. Well, it's not okay, but it is what it is. It's per usual. So now that's a threat that we cannot really deal with. We don't even have supplies to supply you properly. Yeah, and you are at 6 and you are at 5, which means you have no supply to reinforce fully. And you can. You can as well. Links? No, from Vienna, okay. Speaking of which, yeah, you will stand your ground to the last bullet. 5 entrenchment, I believe. Now let's start in the west. Okay. Good stuff, all the way. Now we can deploy one of those corps. Protect Düsseldorf and pray that there is 2 ways to go about it. We deploy him in Düsseldorf to protect the national moral objective, and we pray it's not winter, but it's rainy weather, because otherwise he will disappear. Or we can deploy him in the east, so we can protect Berlin, or somewhere else for that matter. Now, speaking of Berlin and stuff, let's actually swap you around like it was set. And we have you operate somewhere. Build some entrenchment in Stuttgart, maybe. Linz is a key location around here. But I think I would deploy another core in here. They haven't destroyed that much after all. The line still stands. I wouldn't say intact, but it still stands. Let's see what we can do against the tank here. We'll go for this tank and see 1 point, okay. If we go for this tank, then we can't move back. 5 and we can retreat. Yeah, this way. Yeah, I like it. Beautiful. Michael is getting value again. Showing its prowess. Okay, I will risk it. Linz will operate Stuttgart. Secure. Well, let's take a look. Nuremberg is important and Stuttgart. Secure the remaining railway that is actually intact. Reinforce. Maybe even an elite. Now you. How is partisan situation? Okay, so partisans are still at large and it's not like we can operate. Well, we can operate you to split, that's great. That's fantastic idea. I think we should dig in the mountains. And now let's leave it there. Let's reinforce you. Okay. Now what do we do around here? First we reinforce everyone on the front line. And we'll see what we have left. not much it seems, because we have tanks to repair. Yeah, and we can't even do that, it seems. Yeah. Just fantastic. I'm going to do that. Retreat with you. Now if you think about that, I think we might want to abandon Guogao. Move away from that. So it's a threat. It's not like we can damage them by many points. Great. Just what I wanted to see. Who is a threat here? You. Army is more of a threat than anything else. Yeah. Let's damage them while we can. That will not do us much good. That might give us a nice odds though. You are in worse shape. Maybe we can avoid any losses. No. Oh, we cannot go that far. Nice stuff. Good words. You will move yourself. We have enough points just to... Well, we cannot reinforce you. Let's evacuate you towards Berlin, I guess. We can start digging in there while we can't do anything else with you. You will reinforce. How do we go about that? How do we go about that indeed? We can leave to that hex and that hex. I could reserve some of my entrenchments, but then we leave you to die. Well, you will die anyway. Let's use you as a distraction then. Let's do something like that. Oh. We can't have that. The HQ swarm, that's fine. I've moved you already, so let's do something like that. Evacuate you as far as we can, so we can counter-attack. That's our plan. Evacuate so we can counter-attack. Sounds good. I should have disbanded you probably. You're attaching to as many units as you can. You're not. Castle ring. Let's do a little bit more. Rommel, who are you attaching to? Should improve our situation a little bit. And one of those HQs will be disbanded. Castle ring, you might go to noise relics to dig in there. My armor remains there. So, do we care about powder? Yeah, we care. 1 point of entrenchment is nothing. Absolutely disregard. You are ready to counterattack any chances. You cannot do anything, so let's not worry about that. You will die if it's not raining. So that's one of the quickest I believe. Because our field of maneuver is fairly limited. Now that's way too good. Oh, maybe it actually... Okay, that works. So that's one point of attack. One shell wasted. Your morale fairly recovered. Maybe you can hold if it's like snowing, so I will leave you with that thought. So now I can see some issues here. Do we abandon Frankfurt? I think I cannot allow that. I do not have range, so you do not have range as well. Which leaves him open. Let's risk it, shall we? So we can attach to you. Give you a little bit of extra odds. Now what I do not like is that, well, you are in range, okay, so that's a good position. Well, you do not have upgrade. At least a little bit. Only 8 points. Let's do it anyway. We are still in position. New units, we've got one anti-tank ready to deploy. They've got some tanks around here, which means that's kind of a nice position to locate you. We can protect, well, we cannot protect Berlin, but we've got those guys. We've got these guys for that. And a breakthrough, we remove in those armies. Hopefully. And that's going to be it. This time, let's take a look at that. It's long enough. So, thank you for watching as we continue our fight to the last bullet against the evil allies. The line holds. Line still holds. Westphal is still our main defensive line. In front of Berlin, they are very not that far away. They might break through the line next time. Yeah, you are in such a bad shape, but everyone else is as well. So it might not be enough for them. I wonder whether that's worth it, but probably not. They are still suffering from semi-low supply, which is nice, and the lack of HQ by the look of things. So you can see the readiness. Nevertheless, they are still crushing us however they want. Let's take a look at the reports, maybe. Yeah, 20% losses. Gigantic. National morale 45, that's good enough. Will have to be. We did not lose that much last term because, well, that was actually nice. We didn't suffer much losses now, but that doesn't mean that things are good and dandy. Nothing around here. What's going on in the Soviet Union? Yay! They can slaughter us however they want. IPP is just rising through the roof, even investing in diplomacy. which means they have no other investment to make. Americans, fine, they are not losing anything because I'm not fighting them anymore. Peace. French, they are doing fairly well. Right after the winter, no rain whatsoever. It doesn't matter too much because our mines are about to get obliterated by the Allied towers. No HQ available, which means that it's not going to hold for long. You have that intact. You are well ducked in, so maybe we leave you like that. Yeah. And let's pray. Slowness of the allies. So that will be it. Thank you for watching as we continue our struggle against this swarm of the Soviet Union once more. And I will see you next time.